Welcome to another ABS online video. Let's go and find out what we're going to learn today. Hello again everyone. I love week 15. Oh yes, every year I do week 15 and every year I love it. Why? Well, it's so full. You will find out how much you have learned. Over the last 7 or 8 weeks, we have done lots of different things. And every week you learn a little bit more and got a little bit better. Well done. We have done so much. We really have. He's thinking hard. Yep. So, we call this week a review week. Re means again. View means look. Review means look again. Look again at what we have been doing. Yes, we have done so much. It has all been about death and destruction. It's not been happy. This week we will not look at much death this week. Hooray! Of course there will be a little bit because we've looked at it so much. But we're going to look at the words really. So, what will we look at? We used a lot of adverbs. Adverbs are great. Usually they tell us a little bit more about the verb in the sentence. How many can you remember? We looked at lots and lots. Sometimes there were more than 10 each week. It was great. We also used a little bit of grammar. Now I guess you could say using adverbs is grammar, but we used quite an important sentence type. Okay, we will look at those things and do a sort of fun test. Oh dear, test. There is a word we don't like to hear. Test. But don't worry, it's a fun test. It will be easy. Well, I think it will be easy to do, but will the answers be easy? You're gonna have to do some thinking. We're going to find out how much you remember. Now don't worry, we're going to give you the answers straight away. So that's why it's going to be an easy test. So, here's the first adverb. We're going to look at lots of adverbs. Here we are. Let's say it a couple of times because some of the adverbs are a little bit difficult to say. Say it after me. Accurately. Accurately. So, what we're going to do now is give you 3 choices and ask you to choose which one is the correct definition. What does accurately mean? To do it fast. To get it right. To put it in the middle. Shout out the answer that you think is correct. What does accurately mean? To get it right. Yes, that is super. That's great. So we like to do things accurately. We like to get things right. Easy. Now use it. What needs to be done accurately? Dates from the past, clearing away damage, recording data. Which one of these needs to be done accurately? Recording data. The other two, it's good to get them as right as we can, but if we're recording data, it really does need to be done very accurately. There we are. If you put data in the wrong place, it might give you a wrong answer. Well, that's the first adverb. Great job. Another word. We're gonna have a lot. Another word that's a little bit difficult to say. Say it after me. Scarcely. Scarcely. Let's have a look at our three definitions. Almost none. Almost all. Almost there. So which one means scarcely? Shout out the answer. Almost none. Let's look. Okay. Well, there's a lot of sand there. But there's scarcely any animals. Scarcely any water. A lot of sand, a lot of sun. So we can't use scarcely for those. But animals and water, and maybe even plants in a desert, there are scarcely any. Now use this one. What are scarcely felt? Most snake bites, most earthquakes, most typhoons. So which one of these three do you almost never feel? Earthquakes. There we go. We learnt that there were many earthquakes almost every day, but most of them are very small. Most of them do very little damage, and they are scarcely felt. You can't say the same about the other two. There's more. Oh yes, more and more and more. Here's the next adverb. Annually. Annually. What does that one mean? Every day. Every month. every year. Shout out your answer. What does annually mean? Every year. Okay. Is that what you shouted out? Don't forget, it's a test. See how many you can get right. What have we got there? It's a calendar. Now we can only see the month, but if we look at the whole calendar, we've got the year. So I guess you could say that your birthday happens annually. We have one birthday every year. Can you think of other things that happen every year? I think what we were talking about, we can't say that it's exactly every year, but let's see if we can use this word annually. Can we use it? Well, I think we can. What are experienced annually? What are experienced annually? Let's look at our three options. Typhoons, earthquakes, volcanic activity. Well, a few minutes ago we said that earthquakes happen all the time, maybe thousands every year. So I think we can take that one out. So which one do you think? Typhoons. There we are. Now, we can't be super accurate and say that typhoons happen at the same time every year, but they're almost annual. Okay, the other two, well, they can happen at any time, almost every day, somewhere in the world. But typhoons, we can say when and where a little bit more accurately. What's next? I love adverbs. I really do. Yes, yes, yes. Right. A few more. Vaguely. We have chosen lots of adverbs here that are a little bit more unusual. Let's say this one again. Vaguely. That one's quite difficult, I think. Here are your three options. An unusual shape. Much bigger than usual. Not really sure. Oh, well, those definitions, they're quite different from each other, aren't they? An unusual shape, much bigger than usual, not really sure. Shout out your guess. Not really sure. We had a word before, didn't we? Accurately. That is when we do things really, really carefully and correctly. Vaguely is almost the opposite. Not really sure. Yeah. Is that you? Are you not really sure about many things? I think sometimes you could describe me using the word vague. We are doing great. How many of you got right so far? All of them? None of them? Well, you don't need to worry about this test, do you? So, what are we going to do? What do we vaguely know? Well, maybe the answers to this test. We're not really sure. Let's see. When typhoons happen, what snakes eat? Where volcanoes are. Now, two of those things we know accurately. One we know vaguely. Which one is it? When typhoons happen. So it means we do know when they happen, but vaguely. So we can say that they happen in August, in September, in different parts of the world. Maybe they happen in May. But we know vaguely, not accurately. We cannot say we will have a typhoon on August the 20th at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. No, that information would be very accurate. We know that they're probably going to happen at some time. That's very vague. But that information can still be quite important. It helps people to get ready. Have we got another adverb? I hope so. Let's see. Well, will they ever stop? They have to at some time, don't they? Abnormally. What a great word. Say it again. Abnormally. Super. Here are your three choices. 100% normal. Unusual. Very unusual. Okay. Let's see. Is it something that's very normal? Is it something that's very unusual? Or is it just unusual? It's unusual. Not super really very unusual, but unusual. Oh my word! That looks like one of my grade 1 students. God dear. Is that a usual fish? No, it's unusual. What a sad looking little fella. So, we can use it. Oh yes. But how? What could be described as abnormally? Typhoons each year. High temperatures. Mosquito bites. Now, let's have a think. We have just said that we can vaguely say when typhoons are going to happen. So is that unusual? Maybe not. What about the last one? Mosquito bites. Well, in my house they are almost every day. So they're not unusual. So I guess it must be high temperatures. Now guys, what we did there is maybe we didn't know the answer, but we took away two answers that just didn't seem right. So that means the remaining answer is probably going to be right. That is hot. So, abnormally high temperatures maybe happen once a year. So, the hottest day of the year would have abnormally high temperatures. So, we get them maybe every year, maybe a few times a year, but they're a bit unusual. I guess you could also say we do sometimes have abnormally low temperatures, a super cold day. Oh, there's more. Fatally. Something that helps, something that slows down, something that kills. Which one? Something that kills. Oh, now if you look closely, you can see lots of dead fish there. I don't know why they're there, but something happened. Something that kills. We can use this one as well. What would affect you fatally? This is going to be quite definite, isn't it? You're gonna end up dead. Falling in a volcano. All snake bites. A flood. Well, I think this one's quite easy. Falling in a volcano. You would be fatally affected if you fell in a volcano. You are going to die. That's 100% sure. Oh, one more. Okay. Rapidly. I think this one we can use quite often. Rapidly. Does it mean big, fast, slow? Which one? Fast. Whoa, that car would move rapidly. Goodness, yes, yes, very fast. So let's use this one. What happens rapidly? A storm surge, a flash flood, a tsunami. Ooh, which one of those happens rapidly? Shout out your guess. Oh, we cheated there, didn't we? All three of those can happen rapidly. Yes, they're all about water, water going places it should not be, and they all happen rapidly. Well, they're our adverbs. Now our little bit of grammar. Present, perfect, continuous. Do you remember We use this when something started in the past but continues up to the present. Usually, the amount of time something has been happening is important. Now, usually. Not all the time, but usually. When we use the amount of time, it makes it easier to understand and clearer what we're talking about. Can you see the mistake? Right, now we're going to give you a sentence and there is a mistake. You've got to try and see it. So the test continues. Right, snakes have been appear in art for 70,000 years. Where's the mistake? Can you see it? Snakes have been appearing in art for 70,000 years. So, after the verb we need ing. We don't want appear, we want appearing. 70,000 years is a very long time ago. Some of the earliest art. Right, did you see that mistake? Let's look at another one. We has been studying venom strength for many years. Look at it carefully. Where's the mistake? We have been studying venom strength for many years. Okay, so the word has we use for he, she, it. But the word have we use for we, you, they, I. So we have to use we have. Okay, how are you doing? Another one. Right, let's look at this one carefully. Think about what we've just said. Man has been getting inspiration from scorpions for the 6th century BC. Well, we know a couple of things there are right, but what's wrong? Man has been getting inspiration from scorpions since the 6th century BC. We use the word since because we're talking about a time period that started a long time ago and it goes all the way up to now. So we don't want for, it's since. Right, how are you doing? Another one. They have found living in temperatures from -30 to 50 degrees Celsius. There's an important word missing. Can you see it? They have been found living in temperatures from -30 to 50 degrees Celsius. So the word been, we use it in all of these sentences. Got to be there. Any more? Oh, maybe no more mistakes. No more tests. Well done. Now, What about mosquitoes? Everyone hates them. Oh, yes. We will never talk about them again. Great. We do not like mosquitoes. Boo! Yes. Right. Okay. Let's move on quickly. Oh, wow. That was amazing. What a super job. How much did you remember? Well, in a review, we try and remember a little bit more. Oh, I need to have a little rest. I hope we see you all again soon. But until then, bye. Thank you guys. Great job. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching our video today. Please don't forget, subscribe, and that will help us to make lots more videos for you. Thank you. Bye.